Hello everyone, this is Anton, and in today's video I want to show you this Strike app. Now Strike is used to send money peer-to-peer. You can make payments with this particular app using Bitcoin, and it's kind of different from some of the other apps I've seen where you can actually send fiat money to another person, but it leverages Bitcoin in the back end. So when you see it in your account, you have your fiat. When you send it to someone else, it uses Bitcoin behind the scenes. But then when it gets to the person you're sending the funds to, it will be in a fiat currency. So I think that's pretty cool. You can also, within the app, you can buy Bitcoin. So there's a Bitcoin tab here. It shows you the price of Bitcoin, and you can buy and sell Bitcoin from here also. But before I go deeper into the app, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel out and I appreciate it. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's go to the home tab. We will first go into, let's go through the application. So you have 4 different tabs on this app. You have this home, and this is where you can send and request payments. So from here, if you need to request a payment, you hit request. This will send an invoice using the Lightning network to whoever you send this to, and then they can fulfill that request or not. If you want to send a payment, you can also send a payment here over the Lightning network to someone. The other tab here shows your activity. You can see here through this activity, I have payments, I have deposits. You can see where I purchased Bitcoin as well in this list. So this shows all the different activities that's going on, or that you do with the app. In the Bitcoin tab, it's specific to Bitcoin, so you can buy, sell, and also send Bitcoin to another address from here. You can also go through and click on the activities tab from there, and it opens up the activities tab right here. If we go to the tab with the person icon there, this will show you kind of your account information at the top. There's a little short URL that you can share where they can send you money using the Strike app. You also get a shareable link that you can use to send to any friends or family that are not using the app. And then when they register, you can get $5, and they can get $5 when the account is verified. You can, from here, you can set up your payment methods. So in here I have one bank account, and if you click the add method at the bottom there, you can add another bank account, or you can add a debit account. And you can see here where the deposits are free, whether you're using the debit card or the bank account. Now on the debit card, they use Plaid. So basically you go through here, start, and you go through the process of adding in your bank account information. It will log on, and then you'll be able to do withdrawals from there. And the same thing pretty much with the debit card. You can go through the simple process here to add your debit card. Now I have noticed not all debit cards will allow you to actually connect to this particular app. So I did have some of my actual cards deny me, and when I called the provider, the card provider, they actually said that they are blocking it on purpose. So you may have to go through a little bit of trial and error to see which ones work for you. Now Strike doesn't actually hold any of your funds. Your funds from the site are, they've said they have partnered with Prime Trust LLC. It's a state-regulated trust company which holds the funds in custody and enables fund transfers. So when you do say you want to bring money in from that account and transfer money from your bank, you will see the Prime Trust LLC in your bank statement side. So look out for that there when you are moving money from Strike into your bank account. That will be the key to know that it's coming from Strike. So if we go ahead and X out of here, you can do direct deposits as well. So if you want to set up payments from your, your paycheck, you can give the routing and the account information, bank information. Either give that to whoever at your company when you submit a direct deposit, or you can log into one of the sites like Workday or ADP and make that change yourself. So the deposits here, I have not been able to use a bank to where I can transfer money to here using this account. They've all denied it, and I think it's basically because they can deposit money into it fine when they do the little test amounts that they send, but they cannot withdraw that money. So I think that's the issue with them not accepting these accounts. So I have actually set it up to do direct deposits in here, because it would be an easy way for you to dollar cost average using Strike, to where, when you get paid, the money comes right in here. And you can set this up so that you can have the deposit amount be a varying percentage of what you deposit. So you can either be 100% USD, and then you can figure out what you do from there. You can set it up to 50-50, or you can set it up to be 100% Bitcoin and 0% of the USD. So this is pretty neat. I do like that this is variable, and that you can actually set this up so that when you do your deposits, you can buy Bitcoin with it right away and dollar cost average into Bitcoin very easily. Okay, so if you want to do a deposit, we can go ahead and click deposit. You can see here where I've reached my weekly deposit limit. So you can only withdraw a certain amount into your account every week, and I will actually show you where those limits are shown. So I've already hit the maximum here, so I won't be able to do another deposit. But I can show you a short video on how that works. It's pretty simple. You put in the amount, and depending on how much you've actually deposited, so whether you do an incremental deposit based on your max, it will show you that amount that's left that you can do a deposit on, or you can just hit the max button and deposit everything at once, and then do with what you want with that money from there. You can also do withdrawals from Strike. So if you have money in Strike, you can see here I have some funds there that's available for me to do a withdrawal on, and I can withdraw any amount that I want to here. Hit withdrawal, and then it will transfer that money at no fee. And the other, again, if I haven't mentioned it before, another good thing is the fees are either you have no fees for doing withdrawals and deposits, and buying Bitcoin is also fairly cheap. I haven't really seen that much of a spread within Bitcoin's price on the Strike app as compared to like Gemini. So I think that the cost is really low from a spread standpoint. Now Strike does not have a fee to purchase Bitcoin, but if you're doing any kind of activities on the Bitcoin network, so if you're sending money to someone else, you may see that you incur a fee, but the fees have been extremely low from what I've seen in my use of the app. So let's go ahead and show sending money to someone. Now you can go ahead in here and you can do pay if I'm going to send money to someone. And when you start typing in a name, it will look within Stripe, the Stripe users, to see if someone fits that name. You don't have to actually have people on Stripe to send them any kind of money. You can also use the little icon up at the top there, where you can get their address or QR code, scan it or copy in here, and then you can send them money. So we can show an example of that. If I was to come over here to let's open up the Moon app, and if I want to receive some money here over Lightning, let's go ahead and change the invoice. We'll change this to, let's just change the currency there from Bitcoin to USD. So if I want to receive $1, just assume the Moon application that I'm using here is someone else, it's not you, and they want to receive some money from you. They send you an invoice. Again, if they're accepting money over the Lightning network, they have to send you an invoice. You confirm that amount. It will create the address here. You can copy this from here. We'll switch back over to Strike, and we still have it on the pay option. We'll click on that little QR code at the top. We'll paste in the information. And when we paste in the information, that when it's copied over, it has all the info about the amount and the address and everything it's going to need for you to actually make that payment. So it fills that in for you. All you have to do is come in here and confirm it. And once you confirm this here, the money will be sent over to Moon. And I should get a notification fairly quickly that I did get a payment. And just in case I don't have notifications turned on, let's go ahead and switch over to the Moon app. We will go out here, and we can see from here in the transactions that I just got the Bitcoin Lightning payment to me. So we are good there. So now, before where I had only $2 in here, now I have $3. If I go ahead and want to receive Bitcoin, I can come in here, hit receive, leave the toggle at the top there on Bitcoin, come down here at the bottom, set up an amount. I will put it in USD to make it easy for me to just put in $1 there, and it translates it into what I'm going to get in Bitcoin. I'll confirm this amount, and then I'll copy this over. Now I can come back to the Strike app, and if I go to pay from here, I hit the QR code. You can see here in the scan that I can scan or paste a Bitcoin address or a Lightning address. So I'll go ahead and paste the Bitcoin address, and you can see the request amount is too low. Please try a bigger amount. And that's because there are fees incurred when you do a transfer over the Bitcoin network. And right now I only had $1 in there, so it's a really small amount. So any fees that might be incurred will probably be more than necessary for me to send $1. And that's why the Lightning network is great, because you can send lower quantities of funds to someone else for a really low fee. So we'll go ahead and cancel this one here. We'll go back to Moon, and we'll change. Let's go ahead and so we edit the amount here. And let's see if $5 will be enough here. We do confirm. We'll copy. We'll go to pay. We'll hit the little QR code, paste that information in there, and we can see it's accepting the $5 in here. They say that it's going to cost $5.01. Plus, you can see there's a 19-cent mining fee. And as you can see, this fee is paid to Bitcoin miners for processing this transaction. So we'll go ahead and confirm this here, and we can see that's been accepted. Now, with the Bitcoin network, that particular transfer is going to take much longer than the transfer did for the Lightning network. So the Lightning network was really quick. It came over right away, but on the Bitcoin network, we'll see that that does not actually complete its transfer for a while. But we can see here in the transaction list that it is confirming. So at least you have a notification here that it is in the process of being confirmed and being transferred over. So also, as I mentioned, you can actually buy Bitcoin from here. So if you want to buy Bitcoin, we can come in here and we can click buy. You can put in any amount in here, and I will, let's go ahead and buy $950 worth of Bitcoin. I'm going to set this to a one-time purchase, but you can come in here and you can set up a recurring purchase for Bitcoin. You can see it has hourly, daily, weekly, and monthly that you can set it to. I'm only going to do this for the one time. Go ahead and do max. It gives me the amount of Bitcoin I'm actually going to purchase here, and I will confirm. So the purchase has been done. I can look here in my activity. I can see the purchase right away. And so it is pretty quick. And as I mentioned, there were no additional fees to purchase the Bitcoin within Strike. Now, if I want to send my Bitcoin out to a Bitcoin address, I can click the little look like a paper plane at the top there in the top corner, and then I can paste in an address and I can send my Bitcoin off to another location. So let's say I want to send this Bitcoin now to my Bitcoin node. All I have to do is go into my Bitcoin node. I select deposit. I get a QR code, and within Strike I will go ahead and click the send to Bitcoin, and I can just go ahead and scan that from on my computer. You can see here it comes up asking me how much Bitcoin I want to send. I can hit the maximum amount from here, and then I can confirm, and then that will send over. That will take some time to be sent over the network like any other Bitcoin transaction, but probably within an hour, 30 minutes to an hour, I should see that Bitcoin on my Bitcoin node. So that's all easy. Sending money, receiving funds, all pretty easy. If you want to sell, you can sell Bitcoin as well from here. I don't have any Bitcoin to sell because I sent it all to my node. But you can also send your Bitcoin to your hardware wallet or to any other Bitcoin address that you want to send that to. Now, if you want to receive something over Lightning using the Strike app, you can do basically the reverse of what we did, where we used the Moon app as if we were a friend requesting money. You can come here and you can request the same thing from someone else. Now, if they're using the Strike app, you can go ahead and just put in their name there, and then it will fill that in. Or if they need to send you an actual address, you can click on the little Bitcoin icon that was at the top, and then go to request. You can put in, let's put in $5 here. I can hit request or next on there, and you can see it gives you an actual link that you can share. Or I can come up to the top here and I can click on that QR code, and you can see here there's a request there for the Lightning Network with the bolt in the middle. Or you can request Bitcoin here, and it expires after a certain time that you can see here. So you have a couple ways on when you do the request. You can request money from someone either on Strike, where they can send funds over the Lightning Network, or you can send them an address or have them scan the QR code to send you funds or to send you Bitcoin using a Bitcoin address. Okay, so that is it for this app. That's all I really wanted to get into. It's a pretty easy, intuitive application to use to be able to send money to friends, family, to make payments via Bitcoin over the Lightning Network. So if you don't have an account now and you want to try it, please use my link below. You will get $5 and I will get $5 if you're verified using that link. Alright, so if you found this video useful, informative, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. And until the next time, have a nice day.